if you're buying a business utilizing SBA funding to do a business acquisition, there's a required 10% equity contribution. But if you are already in business and you're going to buy another business that is in the exact same industry that your business is in, meaning that the business that you're purchasing has the same NAICS code, the industry classification for the business you're in and the business you're buying is exactly the same, and when you purchase that business will have the same exact ownership as the business you now own. So if you own the business 100%, you have to buy the other business, the new business, and own that 100%. You can't have an equity partner. You can't bring your spouse into the picture and have your spouse own half of it. It has to be exactly the same. So that's two things, the same NAICS code and the same ownership after the business is purchased. And the third thing is that the business being acquired and your business that you have now have to be co-borrowers on the SBA loan. If the two businesses are co-borrowers on the loan, then it is considered to be an expansion versus an acquisition. The beauty of an expansion is that SBA's required equity contribution of at least 10% is not there. It's not to say that the bank you're working with wouldn't require additional equity. If the business that you're buying and your business together do not have sufficient invested equity, there will be a requirement for that. But SBA's 10% minimum requirement for a business acquisition isn't there if your acquisition is and meets the definition of an expansion. So there's one other thing that I might point out. When we talked about an expansion, it's buying another business that's in the same category, the same NAICS code, the same owner, and co-borrowers in the loan. That would also apply if you, the owner of this business, is starting another business, a second location, let's say, in the same exact business with the same NAICS code. You're going to own it. It's the same percentage ownership, and the new business and your existing business are co-borrowers on the loan. That's also considered an expansion and not a startup. So you may not be required to have an outside equity contribution.